And we are finally back, everyone. We are back in The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered. And I don't remember how long it's been since I streamed the last Oblivion stream, but I think it was like 2 weeks ago, maybe. And I believe we ended off with a good old crash. And so I just was like, I don't feel like, walking back to town for like another 20 minutes. So I just ended it there. But since then, I have played a little bit more. And I even progressed the story a bit, if I remember, which I wasn't going to do. But then I did it anyway. And also, I don't know what the heck is going on with my sensitivity. I don't think this. I wonder. I did play it on Xbox. I tried it out on Xbox, on the save, and maybe that messed with the settings. I don't know. I think these other things are probably fine. I'll maybe do that up a little bit. Okay. Everything else is probably all good. Also, we are on Adept now. If you missed, I think it was just the last stream where I swapped from Expert to Adept because this game is literally broken on Expert. And I don't really like it. Go ahead and turn some stuff down. And okay, that should be fine. That is a lot better now. Okay, so long story short, we just met our first Oblivion gate, and there was the town there, and the part that I ended off was leaving to go sell some stuff after the Oblivion gate, and then I went back to the town. I did some stuff there, and then we ended up back over here with Joffrey here, and now we're taking Martin, this dude Martin, to wherever Joffrey said last time. I don't know. So that is what we will be focusing on today. And by the way, I am also kitted out a bit more. I didn't mean to find all this gear, to be honest. I went spelunking, and apparently there was this Daedric quest down there. And I hadn't accepted the quest. I didn't know about the quest, but I did the quest without accepting the quest, and I got this gear. And let me see here. I believe I got this Umbra sword, and it's got Soul Trap on it. It's pretty nice, and it does a lot of damage. And the best part about it is that it weighs nothing, because it's a quest item. It weighs nothing. So as long as I heard that you can turn the sword in, like the part of the quest for the Daedric quest is to go get the sword from this person called Umbra or whatever, and then get the Umbra sword, and then give it back to the Daedra, the Daedric prince person. But if you don't return it back, I believe there's like an option where you can refuse to return it, and then you'll just get the sword, but it'll have weight. So then if you don't go talk to him, then it'll just stay at 0 forever. So that's what I'm doing, since I didn't even plan on doing his quest anyway. And then the other reward for doing the quest the way he wants you to do it is not that good, so I hear. Yeah, so this guy died, by the way. Fine. We had a few cultists around here. They were causing a bit of trouble here. Oh, and I should probably show my face here, because I am the infamous Odysseus, as you can clearly tell. And swords aren't even like my main thing. Um, the Umber Sword's really nice, but I've been sticking with my bow most of the time here. And I don't know, like, really what's going on. Again, it's been like 2 weeks. I'm a little bit lost as to what was happening here. There's so many side quests I had to do, um, which I had said I wanted to do more so in my off time rather than on stream, since I kind of want to just get through the story and have that be like the main content, whereas like all the grinding and like random questing and stuff like that, all that running back and forth is going to be more so less shown than it was previously. So that is what we will do. Cloud Ruler Temple is where we're supposed to go. Near Bruma. Okay, so by escort, does it mean I can't just like teleport there? I'm guessing it means I have to like actually walk there. So if we go to our map, oh, okay. Yeah, we have to go up here. And I really don't want to walk there, but, it said escort. Hold on. Let me make sure why do I have this? It's pretty good, I guess. Maybe this was a quest reward? I do have some stuff I want to sell. Maybe I should do that first. Hmm. It's whatever. I don't think I'm going to have inventory issues with what I got right now. So let's just go ahead and get things moving. Okay, I guess we talked to Martin. Yeah, me neither, bro. Okay. You know, the way you guys are talking and the fact that Joffrey is old, it makes me feel like Joffrey's gonna die. And I don't know the story, okay? But I feel like Joffrey's gonna die. Maybe on this quest, maybe later on, I don't know. I feel like Joffrey's in the perfect plot position to be a throwaway character right now, though, you know? Like I feel like his relevance is quickly running out. Are we getting on horses? Um, hey guys, let me go run back to get my horse. Wherever that is. Pretty sure that's my horse out there. These guys were attacking us, by the way. Uh, the Mythic Dawn agent. Okay. Okay, good news is we get to all ride horses, and so we don't have to walk there. We'll see if Martin can figure out how to get on his horse. Okay. Let's help Martin. Okay, he's not much of a horse rider, you see. Okay, clearly I am. See how we just helped him right there? I don't know what we even did really, but it worked. Okay. Yes. Let us be on our way, boys. About to play some Red Dead out here. Got the whole crew. We got Dutch and the boys out here. What's attacking us? Is it a wolf? I bet it's a wolf. It's a bear? Okay. That's a little bit bigger. I don't want to... Oh my gosh, the frame rate. I didn't want to use my sword. But it is what it is. I think... Which... That was my bow. Okay. Also, I heard that the newest update for this... Martin? What the heck is attacking us now? What the heck are... Oh, it's just a psychopath. Okay. Okay. Don't worry, guys. We got him. Just a random Khajiit out here just wanted to kill us. I don't know. I don't think... I think we're past this type of armor. I'll take some potions of healing, though. Those are nice. That axe is very heavy for some reason, but it's quite quite expensive, so I'll take it. Anyway, can we now be on our way? You guys don't wanna... Martin. There we go. Okay. Martin is he's a special boy, you know? He just, it takes a little bit longer for him to figure things out. But I've made this trip to Bruma before, so we shouldn't get lost. Looks like this guard just took out a Minotaur, so I'm going to be looting the spoils. Okay, where's... Okay, Joffrey's way back there. Do I have to have them, like, right next to me for this to count, or can I just, like, run there? Because oh my gosh, there's a bear. I know they're gonna want to stop and fight every single bear, and they're gonna want to, you know, be super slow. And for some reason, the bear wants to target, the horses. Okay, let us continue. Back to what I was saying before, though. I heard that the latest update has hurt the PC performance a bit. So far, I'd say it's relatively the same. I mean, I did have a bit of frame drops, toward the beginning, but I don't know, it just seems relatively the same. Okay, well, that's another bear down. I'm gonna be encumbered on bear pelts by the time I get there. What's attacking us now? Oh my gosh, wolves? Do we have to stop for every single, like, wildlife animal we encounter? Oh my gosh, what the heck did you do, Joffrey? What did you just do? That wolf looked like he was possessed. You guys wanna... Okay, that wolf is, you don't want to mess with Joffrey, okay? You don't want to be like that wolf. I feel like we're gonna get stopped literally like every, like 20 yards, maybe. Yeah, okay, wait, I think yep, there they are, okay. It does feel a little bit jumpy. Oh, hold up. Where's my frame rate? It should be showing up. It must have been because I played on the Xbox. It messed with some stuff. I don't know if I really want head bombing on, to be honest, but show FPS. There it is. Okay. Ultra Lumen is turned off. I don't know if I had that on before. I don't really care, to be honest. All this other stuff I really don't care about. Let me see. Anti has rolled in chat. Here to do my walk on. Yeah, this is like your dailies, except it's like 3 times a week. Unless that's like already what you do for your dailies, just like three days a week. Gosh, these guys are so slow. What if they're getting attacked down there? Okay, well, they aren't getting attacked. Okay, so hold up. You just did that, and it worked. I heard it. I see it. But when I was doing that on my phone earlier, it wasn't working. Hold up. Yeah, I heard that one. And I see it. I don't know what the audio is like for you guys, but like I like instantly hear the audio before I see it. And then I don't know. The viewer attack has been very bad lately. Like the last couple streams, it didn't work at all. It didn't work for me in like my testing, and it didn't work on my phone. Earlier, it was working in my testing, like on my computer and stuff as my account. But then when I started streaming tonight, I tried doing an attack. I tried doing a couple attacks on my phone, to see if it was gonna work as like a viewer, and it was not working then, and it was saying that I was missing the browser source, which I know I'm not missing for a fact. So don't know why it keeps saying I am, but then I'm not, because clearly I'm not, because it's working now. So I don't know. It's being stupid, and it's working mostly now though. So it's better than it was before. Let's. Okay, we were only like halfway, a little over halfway. This is quite the trip. To think I could have done this for the story once. At a troll. A Bigfoot. Could have done this trip once just by doing the story. But nope, I decided to do it by myself the first time, and then now we got these guys to escort. Worried about that troll going after them. Especially with how slow they are. Okay, like actually though, where are they? Okay, they're just... Okay, well I don't know where Joffrey is, but we don't need him technically. We really just need Martin to get here, I think. Okay, we got a bear issue. Okay, ×3 sneak attack. That bear run looks so weird. Like I don't think bears run like that. I don't know. I've never seen a bear run really, but it just that looks so like mechanical, you know? Looks like there's like three animations there or something that's like just jumping between them. Fun fact about this road to Bruma, there was a Khajiit here who was fighting some bandits, and I went to go help him. And then a bandit came after me, the mountain lion. Not sure if I've ever taken down one of these actually. Okay, we're playing like a hunting game now. Why are they still down there? I bet you it's Martin. Oh boy, Martin. Fun fact again. So I was on this path and the Khajiit was fighting the bandits, and I helped him, but he went to go strike a bandit, and he like swung right in front of me, and so his momentum carried him into my shot, and so I hit him, and then he started turning on me. Um, so that's a nice frost effect on the horse and on my weapons and stuff. So yeah, the Khajiit, the random like dude just walking down the road here, um, he turned on me along with the bandit basically, and they just ganged up on me, and I couldn't get him to leave me alone. Martin, Martin, Martin. I couldn't get the Khajiit dude to leave me alone. No matter where I ran, no matter where I went, no matter how far, he just kept following, okay? And so I had to take matters in my own hands, and this was the moment where I had to take my first, sort of innocent life. I say sort of because he totally, like that was completely his fault. Completely his fault. Like if I jumped in front of someone's bullet, I don't think that counts as me getting shot by someone else. At that point, you're almost like shooting yourself at that point, you know? Why do I only have 17 shots? Who are you? It's just a very suspicious guard. Just comes out of the woodworks, literally out of nowhere, just by himself, no horse, just with a torch, and I don't think he had gloves on, which I'm pretty sure they usually do. I think, well, that's where we need to, is that Bruma or? I don't know. I know we're supposed to go up that direction, but like, let's just run this way. Maybe that's Bruma? The heck is that sound? Sounds like fighting, right? I don't know what that sound was. That's a guard? No, I guess this guy's got gloves. I don't know if the other guy had gloves. Not sure what's going on over there, but we're not part of that, okay? We're just here to escort. We got green shrine over here. I bet you I'm not going to be able to activate it. Conjure weapon and armor. Sure. Okay, I guess it's one of those shrines. So I am able to actually use it. And we really just have to go like up around there, and we're already there. But if I get on this horse, it's gonna deconjure my weapon, unfortunately. So we're not gonna have that available, but that's fine. Not really too concerned about it. What the heck is that? Hold up, hold up. Got this dude running over here. I really want to go see who this is. Are they chasing that deer? Enemy? Who are you, sir? Bandit Bowman? Don't you dare kill Martin. Okay. Yeah, I guess he was just out hunting for his little bandit crew. You know, trying to get some of them does, you know? Ebony bow. Okay. Hold up. Ebony bow. Um, what are the odds that's better than my dwarven bow? Which is something I think I just got as well. Why do I still have an elven bow? Oh, I have a glass bow. Okay. Yeah, so elven is above dwarven, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, okay. So this was unnecessary to grab, but I just got this glass bow from one of my companion dudes from my castle. Um, I brought him on I brought him to Kavach for the battle or whatever, and let me tell you, even on Adept, Kavach was actually pretty brutal. Like, literally everyone besides me died, and also the quest glitched. So, like, the quest giver dude at, like the castle of Kavach, kind of, like, just randomly, like, fell through the wall or the map or whatever, and I couldn't find him, so I just did the entire thing by myself, and then he was there when I came out of the castle. Anyway, though, so where's the... Okay, so the ebony bow does appear to be a step above the glass bow, so we're going to equip that. And even though I like the glass bow, you know, it's cool, it kind of doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I don't really understand glass being as strong as it is, but that's just kind of how Elder Scrolls is. So now we got this bow basically to match my armor. I mean, the armor itself isn't really ebony necessarily, but it looks pretty close. Thanks, bandit. I love that a random bandit out here just running around chasing for a deer here, which we saved. I love that he just has an ebony bow. Like, what the heck? Was no mere bandit. He was the real main character. They seem to be making their way up. I'm gonna assume. Okay, yeah, he's coming. Okay, we are fine. All right, open up. Can we just go in? Are you gonna say anything? Okay. 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 But you know about that? They're so janky, bro. place is looking pretty neat. Looking pretty fortified. You know, we're out here in the middle of nowhere. We got some trained, like expert guardsmen or whatever. Some, blades. And we got some very unique architecture here, which I find to be a bit odd, but I am down for it. Hail the Dragonborn. Yep. All right. We need to get the amulet back. How did we lose it again? Right, right. So the guys, the cult dudes, they attacked Joffrey, and I gave Joffrey the amulet, and they stole it from Joffrey, and killed some dudes. And then we got there with Martin, and we could have just combined the amulet and Martin or whatever they're supposed to do with that. And then we could have just lived happily ever after. But no, it's always something. They always got to take one piece of the puzzle away from you right when you're about to finish it, right? And you will be the emperor. Amulet of Kings. Maroon's Dagon. I'm not sure how people know it's like for sure Meru's Dagon. Like, how do you know it's that guy? He's one of the Daedric princes, right? So, like, why should we suspect it's that Daedric prince of all the Daedric princes? And, like, I don't know, is he, like, the only one capable of doing this? Or, like, did something get mentioned before that I just forgot about? I don't know. Seems a bit odd. Sounds like it would make sense, I guess, since that's what we're trying to oppose. Okay. Yes, yes. Um, Amulet of Kings. Who's Boris? Amulet of Kings again. Something tells me it's not gonna be that simple. Cloud Ruler Temple. Okay. Oh, boy, the guy who took my katana that I stole off of his captain's body. Oh, that guy. Yeah, I remember him. Okay. Well, this place is pretty cool and cold, you know. It's it's also it's got a really nice vantage point to where you could see, forces marching on you. I mean, unless they march like that seems like it could be definitely a huge um bad part of your defenses over here. We got a pretty decent path down from the other side of the mountain here. It's not like you can't just like walk, you know, like hike your way up a mountain. Like I know mountains are pretty impassable, um, logistically speaking, but like if you had a pretty decently equipped force, they could totally just walk up there. Like as someone who's climbed many mountains in my time, I can tell you that they are definitely scalable. And I'm not like a mountain climber, but I've been on many mountains. Um, and most of it can really just be a lot of walking. Um, and like a bit of maybe a little bit of parkour, a little bit of climbing, but most of it is really just walking, and most people can walk. True. Yeah. I don't know why I'm doing that. Okay, so what am I supposed to do now? I mean, should I go explore? Let's start with the east wing over here. Might as well check out what this place has in store. Oh hey, it's Martin. Okay. Believe I've read that. Um, is that is that the katana? Is that the katana that was taken from me? That'd be a pretty cool touch to showing the captain's blade back here and maybe their helmet and shield, I guess. I don't know if I have that mushroom. I know I've got better stuff than this. Why is this considered stealing? Can I just want your mushroom, okay? The Waters of Oblivion. Okay, cool. I think I probably read all these books already. Not like actually read, but my characters read them. So don't think I'm gonna waste much time with that. Before we go in there, let's go down actually. Temple Armory. Um I don't know who those people are, but okay. Some more katanas. I'm just looking, bro. Chill, you know. I don't want any of your garbage or loot anyway. They do got some... Okay, this is an even better katana than the one I saw upstairs. Maybe this is the captain's katana. It'd be real nice to be able to take some of the stuff, but unfortunately, it's totally just because I'm just too good of a person. You know, I'm just not gonna steal stuff, you know. I think I talked to you, right? Okay. Oops. Okay. Um, yeah, okay, cool. That was such a dramatic way to exit, such a weird way to just walk out of that conversation. Okay. That's Joffrey. Uh-huh. Do they have the same voice? No. Why would you be surprised to see me here? I mean, you wanted me to like just instantly leave after, like not even gonna spend the night here or something after that weary journey we just took, you know? I just escorted you guys here and no, okay, hold on. So I just took down an Oblivion gate and then I just freed Kavach and then right after I freed Kavach, at least story wise, which I mean I actually did um what I didn't do was instantly go to freeing Kavach after the Oblivion Gate. I went to go sell stuff and do a bit of side stuff, but what actually happened and what lore-wise would probably have happened, I guess, is just we basically just instantly go from, you know, after the Oblivion Gate, we start to free Kavach, we do that, and then we bring Martin Septim or whatever his name is. We bring him all the way over to what the heck is the place called? Um, Coral. We bring them all the way to Coral, all the way from Kavach, which is a long journey. And then we did another trip across the map to Baruma. And this guy's like, "Oh, why are you still here?" You know, I'm like, "You don't got something better to do, huh?" Um. Anyway, that was just my rant. But this place is very nice looking. Very nice decor. I didn't even see the katanas here, but well, that seems like a bit of a safety hazard, to be honest. If there's like an earthquake or something, you're standing here, you know, you're like kind of like huddled up against the pillars here, you know. And then just swords just start falling on you. I mean, you should probably like be under this table. It's probably not a terrible spot. But anyway, the katanas are cool. The dragons are cool. The banner is pretty cool. Although I don't like that there's an odd number of katanas. I don't know what this is about. Um, and then that symbol up there is the first thing I noticed. It's the, you know, the blade symbol, the Skyrim symbol, the dragon symbol. It's all cool. Um, and well, the actual first thing I noticed, obviously, was this giant fire pit. It is a very nice looking fire pit. You're burning like little logs in here. I mean, I don't know if little logs is the right way to put it, but like basically just logs. Okay, you're burning logs instead of like chopped up pieces of wood, which you could say is also little logs. Very cool, very nice. This place is very nice. And also one thing I wanted to quickly take a look at is, they got this. It almost looks like some like Chinese dragon stuff here. Very weird. From what I'm gaining, it seems the blades are very Asian inspired. Like the structure of the building, it's very, it looks like this, right? It's pretty curved and stuff, and it's got this going on, like the classic, what the heck are those called? Um, I don't know, like the red walkway things. They got like in Japan or whatever. They got katanas, they got like the Chinese dragon thing going on here, whatever. Anyway, they're very Asian inspired, I guess. I don't know. I don't know particularly where. We got a bunch of people sleeping. Their helmets on. Maybe they're called the Blades because of their katanas. It's like, oh, that's like the first thing you notice. Okay. Mm-hmm. And then they got the sliding, like bamboo looking doors. No. Yeah. Okay. Like this is absolutely the nicest room I've been in. Like all game, like the nicest bedroom I've been in. It's not even a room I can sleep in or anything. But it is a room that I can do some things. And Frost Shield, that's useless to me, but I'll sell it. I'll take these. Take that. Take this. I really don't care about that, to be honest. Might potion, life potion. I can sell those, but like honestly, I don't even really need money anymore. I got really good at making alchemy potions, and so I was able to get, tens of thousands of coins, and I would have more, but I maxed out my castle already. Besides the taxidermy stuff. And I did that stuff off stream because it was just side stuff. But it would have been nice to be on stream because it was pretty interesting stuff. I mean, like the process itself wasn't very interesting, but like the I guess the conclusion of it all was pretty interesting. I don't know. I don't even know if I've been to my castle yet on stream. I mean, I don't know if it really matters, to be honest. You know, not many people tune into Oblivion these days, let alone my stream. Okay. Well, I believe that place over there is like a DLC place. I believe you can go enchant and stuff over there, which is something I've been meaning to go look at, but I was kind of role playing a bit, being Odysseus and everything as I am. So I wanted a place that fits Odysseus a bit, and since he's the reigning king of Ithaca, the castle over here by Coral was essentially the best place I could think of. Not only was it free, weirdly easy to get, um, but you know, it's a castle, and you get dudes with you and stuff. It's literally just like the best place I could have been, right? Like the most fitting place. Maybe there's some other nicer places, like in general, like, you know, if you weren't role playing or whatever, just like, you know, if you wanted a place that's the most convenient to live at, or like has the most stuff in it or whatever. I think there are other places better than the castle, but I don't know every place. Obviously, I have not played this game very thoroughly yet, so um, but I do know that this place over here, at least has an enchanting area, which I do not have in the castle. So that's something. But I think this is more for like a mage story kind of thing. So that's why I avoided it, because magic in particular is something I am not really using. Anyway, let me just use my teleportation powers. Also, I think we're gonna make this stream relatively short. Probably, uh, maybe 1:30 for me. So like an hour's time. Yeah, maybe 1:30, maybe even 1. So an hour to a half an hour or so I will be off, just because I've been sleeping a little bit earlier um recently, and so uh I'm a bit tired right now. But also, um well, there's other reasons as well. Is not much going on right now in the stream, so no point in wasting my time here, you know. And the other thing is that Oblivion, I've kind of lost interest in Oblivion. Honestly, greatly been debating on even streaming it anymore. Not just because of like losing interest, but seems like, well, not just me losing interest, but I think everyone else as well has kind of just lost interest in Oblivion, and sort of the hype's kind of died down and whatnot, which, you know, to be expected, right? But when the hype was already super low as it was for me, not like for me personally, but like around my stream, right? Then the hype goes from like 5% hype to where like every once in a while someone might pop in, you know, to like 0% hype, where there's a 0% chance that someone pops into my stream. Okay. Um, okay. I just wanted to say that to see what he would say. He looks so out of place when he's not in his armor. Well, I just gotta. Okay. Um, I accidentally picked up a spoon, bro. I wanted to get out of my stupid chair. I pressed E. I pick up a stupid thing. You know, let me just get up and see what happens. Yeah, I'm not trying to deal with this. If they want to sue me for my spoon theft, maybe. Okay, what the heck? Is this following gonna be okay? Yeah, that's right. You've sworn to die? Okay, well, that's what you did. Alrighty. You know, I need to go sell my stuff. I already did, but okay, oh, I guess I didn't take this. Um, interesting. Am I encumbered? Really? What did I pick up? How big is that book, bro? How? How? Literally, how? I pick up so few things, bro. One of my biggest gripes about this game, absolutely about Bethesda games in general, absolutely hate encumbrance. Literally the stupidest part of this game and any Bethesda game. It is so bad. I hate it. Um, but I digress. I will continue to deal with it. Um, I don't. It was not that. It was this. Okay, so can I like drop this now? What have you learned? Hmm. The enemy has the amulet. It wasn't because okay, hold up. You should know that I didn't lose it. Okay, this was Joffrey. I already gave it to Joffrey, so it's his fault. Okay. So it wasn't because you sent me out with the amulet. Alrighty, sir. I really have to take that book to her. Okay. I really do I have to take the book? I really don't want to take the book, bro. I don't know why. Okay, I am not encumbered now. Is it because I just drank a potion? Maybe, I guess because I just I don't know. Maybe because it's a quest. Oh, it might be a quest item now. Um, hold on. I have I had to do a Daedra quest to get this, but I love this pick. Okay, it's just perfect. Like, see, imagine if I didn't have an unbreakable pick. Imagine I just did that, right? I just spent like literally, it could have been like a half an hour, probably like by like I don't know, like 15 minutes, probably. So it could have been like 15 minutes. 15 minutes and like 50 picks later, I could have gotten a fork and a quilted doublet. Um, yeah, so this is why, perhaps this is my second biggest gripe with this game. Um, I don't want to say Bethesda in general because I do think that some games, like, I feel like Skyrim has pretty decent loot and chests. Like, why would you have a chest locked with the utmost lockage, right? And it's got that in it. Why? Like, if you trolled me once, okay, troll me once. What is it? Troll me once, shame on you. Okay, listen, bro. I didn't steal your stupid fork. Speaking of that, I should probably drop that. Um, where the heck is this dumb fork at? Um, okay, well, I guess I really didn't take it. I don't know. Maybe it was. Let me just look at everything. It's no. I don't know what the heck I picked up. Was it this book? No, that was a quest. It might have been that potato. I'm worried that if I drop it, they're gonna think I stole it again, basically. I think I did that once, and they got mad at me. Okay, bro. Well, this is just open. Not even like trespassing to go in here. Um, well, I mean, I know there's nothing in there, but I'm just gonna do it anyway. Brute force my way through. Honestly, it's just an absolute joke. Lockpicking's just an absolute joke now. It's really is just useless kind of having any lockpicking skill, which is exactly what I have, of course, like security, I think it's called. And it's pretty bad. Pretty bad, pretty useless. Um but I don't necessarily regret it because like it was nice to have while I still used just normal lockpicks, but it really isn't that useful now. Where are we? We're in the wrong district. We need to go to the market district. Removed a potato from my inventory just by walking by him. I know if don't know how that thief thing's gonna go down. Maybe they'll just forget about it. I doubt it. Also, I needed to go that way. So I'm hoping that this guard and other guards just ignore me. Wonder how he found that potato, though. Okay, my favorite salesman. Rumors. Oh, yeah, yeah, you've already mentioned this, okay. Anyway, this is the best person in the game, basically, for selling, at least in my findings. Um, Maybe I should make some potions with these, probably. Don't know why I have them, really. Think that's for selling. That's for selling. This is for selling. That's for selling. This is for selling. This thing. I think I might have been using this wrong, but when I was using it, it was doing basically nothing. But it's based on the effects, it sounds like the weapon that they're holding will just go away, turn into dust. But I think I was using it on like Daedra, and they didn't have any weapons on really, so which is whatever. I need to save these things for my taxidermy. I don't know if the Minotaur has a taxidermy. I already got the wolf. Did I sold the bear one, right? I know the lion one, the mountain lion's got taxidermy. I want to sell my ingredients so that there's the bear ones. Yeah, there's not a bear one. I'm pretty sure. And then there's this thing which I need an enchantment place to do the enchantment of, so I've just been holding that. This is like I'm never gonna use it. I know I'm not gonna use it. Like I don't know, it's just it's okay. Not bad, but like just the weight with this is just crazy, but like the armor is pretty good even with this thing having such low weight and having some enchantments on it. I still think it's not as good as this chest plate. So I should sell it. I don't really see a point in holding it, I guess. I also got some stolen stuff to sell, which I can't do here. One of the downsides of this lady. Which one's the only downsides? The other downside being she doesn't sell everything that I want to buy. But yeah, it's close enough. Okay. Man, I am just so out of it, bro. And I'm freezing right now, honestly. It's not super cold really, but like it is late at night and I don't have any heater. Okay. I don't have any blankets. I just got my hoodie. Okay, take your coin. But you're just gonna go gamble or something with it. Gonna go buy some skooma with it. Anyway, so we have to go talk to this person here or whatever, but we're not gonna do that, okay? We're gonna go up here to go sell some stolen stuff before guards jump me. I don't want to lose all that stolen stuff. And I also want to buy a bunch of arrows, if possible. I don't think this is the person I'm looking for. Not the person I'm looking for. I don't think it's you, but let's try. Don't think it's you still. Yeah, it's not you. Oh, okay. Where's the guy I'm looking for then? I don't exactly have all day. Not you, is it? No. Are they like right outside this door here? Literally, where is this guy? Okay. I need him to sell me, or I mean, to buy my stuff that I'm selling him. What I need this guy over here to do is to sell me some arrows. Hopefully he's got some pretty good ones. Who are you? Hey, Edla. I bet you can't teach me. Actually. Ragnar. Ragnar? Well, this is very Norse themed, as you can tell. I mean, that we're literally called Nords. And I say we because I am one of them at the moment. This person can't help you get any higher, as I suspected. Um, I would have done this if I had found you before, but, you're useless to me. You repair. Hold up. No, 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 no. Just repair everything. Hold up. What was that price for repairing everything? What the heck? Seemed a little exorbitant, don't you think? You can have these. Do you have elven arrows? That's okay, but I mean, I'm moving up in the world pretty fast here. I just got my ebony bow off of a random bandit. I can't be using elven arrows for too much longer here. We gotta move on to glass arrows and then, on to ebony arrows. I'm assuming those exist. I know glass arrows do. Um, let's go ahead and get like 50. Well, you know I'm a valued customer, okay? So don't complain. And then I'm gonna buy 4 silver arrows so I can hit stuff. I mean, well, I don't need the silver. I can use my sword or magic to do that, but you know what? I'm just gonna sell them actually, just to clear some weight. Yeah, you got a pretty good deal out of that. Oh my gosh, am I gonna be able to find that dumb guy who's supposed to be buying my stolen stuff? He down there? Literally, just where is he, bro? I'm not in the mood to deal with you right now. I'm going to mess up your table now. The way you get for making me wait. The more time I have to sit here waiting, the messier your establishment becomes. A true Nord knows this tradition very well. That's right. All your produce is on the ground. All your bowls and books and stuff. And they're not going to yell at me for stealing when I'm not stealing just by like picking something up. By doing this instead. Anyway, I've kind of run out of stuff to mess up here, so I guess we're just gonna leave. That was fun. Unless maybe this guy is the guy, but I got kicked out of the Thieves Guild or something. For whatever reason, I don't know. It might have happened, bro. I haven't been in contact with them for a little while. Hold on, what do we have to do? I need to sell my stolen stuff, but like, it's just being so annoying. I guess let's go to the castle to do taxidermy stuff. Maybe I'll do some potions. I really don't feel like spamming potions right now. Seems one of my taxidermies came out looking nice. I don't like I don't like how the hand is like floating, but this is what is it with people constantly looking at me, judging my physique? I mean, in a good way, but like everyone's just always like, "Oh, you're so strong. You're so, handsome, I guess. I don't know. You're a fit one. Everyone's like gawking at me. Anyway, what the heck? I don't know if this guy's dead or not. Man, he's still bleeding. Yeah, I just don't like where his hand is, but I do like if he was a bit less hunched over, I could kind of see like, like he's kind of like about to lunge at you or something without it looking weird that his hand isn't on nothing. And then we also got the little Zergling dude, little like Triceratops Zergling dude over here. Or maybe I still think it's closer to being like a Protoceratops, but also closer to being a Zergling. Pretty cool. I don't remember where I need to go to do the taxidermy. It's somewhere around here. This is one of the downsides of this place. Perhaps the biggest downside of this place even is just it's so big and there's so many loading areas. Yeah, who are you? Ingredients for wine? Oh, you're that guy. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna teach me anything, bro. I mean, I'm like a master alchemist. I don't know what you were about to say, but ignore that. Where is the person I'm actually looking for? Wake up. I got a job for you. Why are you guys in there? Why are you in her room? Where's my mouse got stuck on my little screen? Mm. Oh, there's a Minotaur one. Um, ma'am, my eyes are up here. I don't know what she was looking at. Ma'am, my eyes are not down there, okay? Mountain lion. Oh, there's a stuffed bear. Okay, I'm totally gonna go do that. I'll come back here and find a couple new things added to my little collection. Um, who are you? Well, you're gone now, going into the basement. Um, honestly, guys, I think I'm just gonna leave it off here pretty much. I'm just, I'm just like completely out of it, man. I'm just tired, bro, of everything. Like in every sense of the word tired. I'm just gonna take a seat here. In game, I'm so tired. Like I just want to just lay down or something and just go unconscious, aka go to sleep. And like I don't know. I also feel like kind of just like moving around a little bit, but then again, I also don't feel like moving around a little bit. I don't even want to like talk really. Um, it was a bit more of a social day than my usual day, and so I'm a little more drained. Introvert problems right there, where you know people are more draining than they are energizing. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it here. Um, I want to say we got a lot done, but we didn't do a whole lot. But what we did do is get some stuff done. We did, in fact, get some stuff done. There were some funny moments, like when I accidentally pushed this button and that lady ended up like walking away during our conversation. And then she just disappeared, out that door immediately after, like while looking into my soul. That was pretty funny, right? But I don't think anyone's really missing out of anything anyway. No one's here. No one cares. That's fine. Maybe the next Oblivion stream might be my last one. Not sure yet. Again, I've been debating on whether or not to end it at all or whatever. I debate on ending a lot of things due to my streaming and content creation. Um, because like you see, if I'm like wasting, quote unquote, wasting my time, then that would be seen as pretty bad. Okay, and so I don't want to do that. And consider playing a game that no one is going to watch, or making a video that no one is going to watch, I consider that to be a waste of time in the successful sense, let's say, because um to an extent I do enjoy content creation for sure. More so when I was starting, because now I'm just a tired old man, grumpy tired old man now. And I'm kind of just tired of everything. But I do enjoy the creation journey, and I also do um improve by making these videos. So it's not like it's a waste necessarily, but in terms of actual success and actual progress and actual analytical, statistical, percentage wise, I don't know, some other math term, success, right? In terms of that, I'm just throwing, like I'm my time is forfeit. It's just being burnt away, thrown away, kind of a bit of a mortal here. I'm not going to be able to last too long in this world to be wasting infinite amounts of time. Uh, I grow older by the day, and I'm not, I'm not like an old man, but like I certainly feel like an old man. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. Next stream might be the last Oblivion stream, but I do continue the Dragon Age especially. I do want to finish up Age of Mythology, even though that's also been dragging on for me. But I know a pretty decent amount of people who've started following and watching the stream were from Age of Mythology, so I don't want to let you guys down. But no one's really been a fan of the Oblivion content anyhow, so it's not like I really care. No one else really cares. So, we're all happy and dandy, I don't think anyone's really missing out on anything here. So, it's not really like a sad story, it's more just like a conclusion that we can all come to, right? And so anyway, I'm going to leave it here. Go ahead and save here. Make sure I'm saving right here, I guess. Sure. Cool. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.